Toxic blue-green algae and healthcare, two top issues among those debated tonight in the race for the congressional seat in District 18, covering Martin, St. Lucie and parts of Palm Beach County. I moderated the debate at our WPTV studio, and now News Channel 5 anchor Jay Cashmere with a recap on what incumbent Republican Brian Mast and his challenger, Democrat Lauren Baer, had to say.
With the election looming and the days numbered, Republican Brian Mast and Democrat Lauren Baer came out swinging on what topic ranks number one.
My opponent and I have both sat in the studio with you doing different interviews. And when she was in her primary interview with you, she told you very specifically water would not be her number one priority.
It's without dispute that the algal crisis that we are dealing with is an environmental crisis. It is a public health crisis, and it's an economic crisis for our community. It has to be a top priority of anyone we are electing. But let me also remind you, we're not electing a single issue congressperson this year.
Baer firing back Mast did too little too late during his first term.
What he has done at this point doesn't address the underlying problem here, which is that polluters are dumping nutrients into the lake, which are causing these algal blooms.
Baer's solution, hard limits on the amount of nitrogen and phosphates that can go into the lake and greater monitoring of the EPA. Mast was quick to point to his work with the Southern Reservoir, the Lake Regulation Schedule, among the many components that fueled the Water Resource and Development Act.
Recently, the Senate passed that bill after the House passed that bill, and I had 9 individual bills rolled into that large piece of legislation.
From there, health care reform took center stage, a discussion that brought the Affordable Care Act into focus.
The direction that we have to go is get competition back into the insurance market. Let people buy the plans that they want to buy. Let people not pay for the things that they don't want to pay for.
And when you look at what he's saying about choice, I haven't met a single person in our district, when costs go up because of the bill that he passed, who said they're choosing not to have health insurance. I don't know anyone who doesn't want to be covered.
Control was another key topic sparked by the Stoneman Douglas massacre. Mast is for a ban on semi-automatic assault weapons. Baer argued we need to go further with common sense reforms, including universal background checks. To watch the entire debate, it is on our website, WPTV.com. Michael?
Jay, thank you. It will be up to the new Florida governor to replace 3 state Supreme Court justices retiring in January. The court made the decision today. Age limits are forcing justices to retire come January 8th. The same day, Governor Rick Scott will leave office, but the court ruled importantly here that Scott exceeded his authority when he began the replacement process himself.